American League baseball action. We got the Chicago White Sox taking on the Detroit Tigers, and we got Chris Sale on the mound for the White Sox. He's been dominant. Of course, the White Sox are a really heavy favorite here. I kind of like them on the run line, though. Right now, you can get it -1.5 at +100. Some even money there on a really excellent pitcher in Chris Sale taking on a subpar pitcher in Pelfrey. He's a decent major leaguer, but Detroit, one of the worst relief staffs in the American League. I think that's pretty good value to go ahead and take the visiting White Sox here on the run line. So I'm going to take Sale here at the -1.5 and look for the White Sox to go ahead and win this game by, of course, 2 runs or more. All right, good value, I think. Let's talk about these two pitchers and these two teams. First, for Detroit, you got Mike Pelfrey on the mound. He comes in with a 4.96 ERA, 1.77 WHIP. Detroit is hitting 263 as a team. That ranks ninth in the major leagues. And as far as their offense goes, they're fine. They're in the top 10 in most categories, OPS, slugging, things like that. You know, they have a well-rounded hitting team, but pitching, man, they could really struggle at times with some of the gaps they have in that starting rotation. Mike Pelfrey would be one of them. Against Chicago alone, the last 3 seasons, he's 0-4 with an ERA over 6. So the White Sox should come in with a lot of confidence against him if they get to Pelfrey, and I believe they will, because Pelfrey really doesn't go beyond 5-6 innings at the most. Then they face one of the worst relief staffs in the American League. The Tigers relievers 4.71 ERA, and batters are hitting 285 against them. Also, they rank last in the league in strikeouts. That's the relievers for the Tigers. So the White Sox should have a lot of quality at bats. They're not a great hitting team, but today they have some pretty good matchups that should help them to score some runs to support Chris Sale. He's been outstanding this season. He comes in 2.29 ERA, 0.88 WHIP, 9-1, just fantastic. Against Detroit, his last few seasons, he's been outstanding, 6-2 with an ERA just over 2. On the road, he's been fantastic, 1.59 ERA. And if they get into their bullpen, Chicago, they're one of the best in the American League with an ERA just over 3, about 3.1 around there. Very good relief pitching staff. But Sale, he can go deep. He can go 7-8. He can go complete games. So that's really where the value, I think, is today, is backing a really good pitcher. Finally, one last note. The White Sox, they've lost the last 2 times he's been on the mound. So I don't expect that to be 3 in a row. He's just kind of having that year where everything's coming together for him. He's looking fantastic. I think he pitches really well today, and I think the White Sox win this game by 2 or more. Good value, and I'm going to back Chicago. That's my MLB pick, and I wish you luck on your picks today.